Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Johnny G's, the channel where pop culture gets a fabulous twist as we dive into the vibrant world of movies, music, TV shows, and more, all from a G's perspective. Today, we honor 10 unsung heroes who revolutionized the world with their relentless fight for equality. These are the remarkable individuals who transformed society and paved the way for future generations. Now let's get to it. First on our list is Harvey Milk, a trailblazer and one of the first openly gay elected officials in the United States, serving almost 11 months in office before being assassinated. During his time in office, he sponsored a bill banning discrimination in public accommodations, housing, and employment on the basis of sexual orientation. Milk became an icon and martyr in the gay community and was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2009. Next, we have Marsha P. Johnson, a transgender rights activist and a prominent figure in the Stonewall uprising. Their bravery sparked a global movement for LGBTQ rights. Johnson was a founding member of the Gay Liberation Front, GLF, and co-founded the radical activist group Street Transvestite Action Revolutionaries, STAR, alongside close friend Sylvia Rivera. Moving on, we pay tribute to Bayard Rustin, the mastermind behind the historic 1963 March on Washington. His tireless advocacy for civil rights transcended gender and sexuality. Rustin was a gay man, and due to criticism over his sexuality, he usually acted as an influential advisor behind the scenes to civil rights leaders. In the 1980s, he became a public advocate on behalf of gay causes, speaking at events as an activist and supporter of human rights. We also honor Sylvia Rivera, a transgender activist who fought for gender-inclusive legislation and tirelessly supported homeless LGBTQ youth. Rivera's activism began in 1970 after she participated in actions with the Gay Liberation Front's Drag Queen Caucus and later joined the Gay Activists Alliance at 18 years old, where she fought for not only the rights of gay people, but also for the inclusion of drag queens like herself in the movement. Our next hero is Audre Lorde, a poet with a powerful voice for intersectionality, addressing the challenges faced by individuals at the intersections of race, gender, and sexuality. Her poems and prose largely deal with issues related to civil rights, feminism, lesbianism, illness and disability, and the exploration of Black female identity. We cannot forget Christine Jorgensen, the first person in the United States to have a public gender reassignment surgery. Her journey sparked conversations about transgender rights. After serving in World War II and returning to the US, her transition was the subject of a New York Daily News front-page story. She became an instant celebrity, known for her directness and polished wit, and used the platform to advocate for transgender people. Let us also pay homage to Larry Kramer, an outspoken AIDS activist whose fierce determination led to major breakthroughs in HIV/AIDS research and treatment. Kramer witnessed the spread of the disease later known as acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, AIDS, among his friends in 1980. He co-founded the Gay Men's Health Crisis, GMHC, which has become the world's largest private organization assisting people living with AIDS. In addition, we recognize Laverne Cox, an actress and activist who has used her platform to shed light on the transgender community and fight for their rights. She is the first transgender person to be on the cover of Time magazine, be nominated for a Primetime Emmy, and have a waxwork in Madame Tussauds, as well as the first transgender woman to win a Daytime Emmy as an executive producer. Our penultimate hero is Stormé de Larverie, a lesbian drag king whose scuffle with police was, according to many eyewitnesses, the spark that ignited the Stonewall uprising, spurring the crowd to action. Her resistance against police brutality marked a turning point in LGBTQ activism, and she became known as the Rosa Parks of the gay community. Finally, we celebrate George Takei, whose advocacy for LGBTQ rights stems from his own experiences as a Japanese-American survivor of the internment camps during World War II. Upon coming out as gay in 2005, he has been a vocal advocate of the rights of immigrants, in part through his work on the 2012 Broadway show Allegiance. These courageous individuals and countless others have shaped our world through their unwavering dedication. Descendants of a legacy of resilience, their stories remind us that our fight is not over. We must continue to break down barriers and strive for a future where equality is universal.